Now student, we are going to solve question number 4.16 and here first we are solving part number E. Clear? In this question it is given to you for a circular coil of radius capital R, number of turns we have capital N, it is carrying a current I, magnitude of magnetic field at a point on the axis at a distance x from its center. This is given by mu naught Ni R square and divided by twice of x square plus r square power 3 by 2. Clear? Now we have to show that this reduces to familiar result for the field at the center of a coil. Clear? Now listen carefully. Now you know what is the given situation here. Let's suppose here we have a coil. Clear? And let's suppose we have number of turns N. Let's suppose current this is flowing in this coil is I. Clear? It is also given, let's suppose radius is R. We are taking here a point on its axis. We are taking a point on its axis like this. Clear? And we can say, can we calculate here value of B? Yes, I can say value of B, this is calculated by mu naught Ni R square divided by, I can say this is 2 times x square plus r square power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? So value of B I am getting here mu naught Ni R square divided by twice x square plus r square power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? So this one. Now if we want to find value of magnetic field at the center. Clear? So at center I can say value of x we have 0. Yes or no? So when we have x value 0, I can say, let's suppose I am denoting this value as O. Clear? So we can say B naught, this is given by mu naught Ni R square divided by, I can say this is 2, this is 2, we can say value of x we have 0, so this is 0, or we can say r square power 3 by 2. Clear? I can say this is square, this 2 and 2 is cancelled out. So from here we can say value of B naught, this one is given by mu naught Ni R square divided by, I can say 2 R, we can say this is 2RQ. Clear? 2RQ. Clear? From here you can say R square and this one is cancelled out, and from here we can get value of B naught, this is mu naught Ni divided by twice R. Clear? So from here you can see we are getting same formula of magnetic field at the center of a closed loop or closed coil. Clear? So this is all about part number A. Now dear student, we are going to solve part number B of question number 4.16. In this question it is given to you, we have two parallel coaxial circular coils of equal radius capital R, number of turns is given capital N, it is carrying equal current in the same direction, very important, and separated by a distance capital R. Okay, fine. We have to show field around the midpoint between the coil is uniform over a distance that is small as compared to R, and this is given by 0.72 mu naught Ni upon R. Clear everyone? So now we are going to solve this question. So concentrate on a screen. Actually this arrangement is actually known as Helmholtz coils. Clear? So now concentrate on a screen. Let's suppose I am taking here, this is a coil number 1. Clear? Let's suppose I can say this is a center, and from center we have one more coil like this. Clear? And let's suppose I can say this is coil number 1, coil first, I can say this is coil number 2. Clear? So let's suppose I am taking here midpoint between these two coils, and one more parameter is given to you. The distance between these two coils we have capital R. So if this is a midpoint, I can say this distance we have R by 2. Clear? I can say this one is also R by 2. Clear everyone? Now I am actually taking here, let's suppose current that is flowing in this direction, that is I. Here we also have same current, that is I. Clear? Number of turns is same in each coil, and it is also given both are having same radius, that is capital R. Clear? Now we have to prove that from the midpoint, from a midpoint, this one, from a midpoint, if we take here a smaller region, in that smaller region magnetic field due to these two coils, it always remains uniform. So let's suppose I am taking here 2 points. Let's suppose here we have a point P, and let's suppose this one is Q. Clear? So I can say, let's suppose this distance we have d, and we can say this is also d. Clear everyone? And we are assuming actually this d is very small compared to r by 2, or we can say capital R. Clear? So now first let us try to understand. Let's suppose if I find value of magnetic field at point Q due to both coils. Clear? We can take here point P also, we can take point Q also. Clear? So I am taking here Q. So I can write like this, value of magnetic field at Q. How can we write? Actually first we are writing here a formula. So formula to find magnetic field at the axis of a coil, this is given by mu naught Ni, we can say Ni, this is r square divided by, we can say twice of x square plus r square power 3 by 2. Clear? This is a formula. So now I am writing this formula for point Q. So first I am taking here, let's suppose this is coil number 1, this one is coil number 2. So due to coil number 1, I can write like this. This is given by, I am just writing like this, value of B1. Clear? I am writing here inside because this will be required for us. So first I can say value of B1 mu naught. Clear? I can say mu naught Ni r square divided by, I can say 2 value of x. So value of Q, value of x for point Q, we can say this is r by 2 plus d. Yes, so I can say this is r by 2 plus d whole square. Clear? Plus we can say this is r square, and we can say this is power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? Clear? So this is value of B1. Clear? And what is direction of this magnetic field? Direction of this magnetic field, you can say, because both are in same direction. If I am observing from this side, and let's suppose here we have a coil, and let's suppose current is actually flowing in anti-clockwise direction from my side. So I can say if I curl finger like this, thumb will indicate direction of magnetic field. Clear? So I can say here we have direction of magnetic field in this direction. Clear? Now if I calculate value of B2, or we can say magnetic field due to coil number 2. So how I can write? I can say this is mu naught Ni, I can say this is r square divided by, we can say 2. Clear? Now I can write here this value. So this value will be r by 2 minus d. So r by 2 minus d, this one is whole square, plus I can say here value of r square, and it is power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? So now we can say if I write here net magnetic field is given by B1 plus B2. Clear everyone? So value of B1 plus B2. Now you can say mu naught Ni r square divided by 2. This one is common. So I can write like this. Clear? And now we can also write like this. This is 1 upon r by 2 plus d. This one is whole square plus r square, and we have this power 3 by 2. Clear? And now we can say this is equal to plus 1 upon r by 2 minus d whole square plus r square, and this one we have power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? So now we have to just simplify both the equations, and we can get easily variation, or we can get value of magnetic field that is very close to this midpoint. Clear? So now listen carefully. I can say value of B net. This is given by mu naught Ni, I can say r square divided by 2. Clear? This one is multiplication. I am writing here bracket. So this is what 1 upon. So I am just opening here bracket also. Clear? So I can write like this, 1 upon r square by 4 plus d square plus rd plus r square. Clear? And we can say this is having power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? Same we can write for this one also, plus 1 upon, I can say r square by 4 plus, I can say d square minus rd plus, we can say r square, and we can say this power we have 3 by 2. Clear everyone? So now I can say value of B net. I can say value of B net. So value of B net, this one given by mu naught Ni r square divided by 2. Now listen carefully. Actually this d is very small compared to r. So d square we can neglect. So this one I can neglect. So I can say this value is 0 and this one is also equal to 0. Clear? So we can say, we can also write like this, 1 upon r square by 4 plus r square. It means I can say this is 5r square by 4. Clear? Plus I can say this value we have rd. Clear? And we can say plus, oh actually we have here power 3 by 2 also. Clear? Plus I can say 1 upon this value we have 5r square by 4 minus rd. Clear? And this one we have power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? So from here we can see value of B net, this one is given by mu naught Ni r square divided by 2. Clear? Now we can see we can take here common 5r square by 4. Yes or no? Yes. So we can take here common. This value is given. I am just writing like this, 1 upon 5r square by 4 and we have this power 3 by 2. Clear? So now how I can write like this? I can say, we can say 1 upon 1 plus rd is already there. I can say this is 4 upon 5r square and this power is 3 by 2. Clear? Same I can say here plus 1 upon 1 plus, clear, sorry, minus, here we have minus 1 minus, I can say this is rd multiply 4 divided by 5r square. Clear? And here we are having power this one 3 by 2. Clear everyone? So now concentrate. Yes, definitely a lengthy question we have, but if you know the concept and you can, if your calculation skill is fast, you can easily solve this question. Clear? So now I am writing here B net. So B net I can say this is equal to mu naught Ni r square divided by 2. Clear? Now I also write here 5r square by 4 and here we have power 3 by 2 also. Clear? So I can write like this, power 3 by 2. Clear everyone? And I can say here we have value, from here we can say r and r, this one is cancelled out. Clear? So 1 upon, I can say 1 plus, clear, here we have value 4d divided by, we can say 5r power 3 by 2. Clear? Plus I can say 1 upon, same we can write like this, 1 minus 4d divided by 5r power 3 by 2. Clear? So now we can see mu naught Ni r square by 2 and we can say 4 by 5 power 3 by 2 and we can see 1 upon r cube. Clear? Now we can see when this goes to numerator, this becomes minus 3 by 2 and I can see this is 1 minus 4 by 5 into 3 by 2, this is d by r. Clear? Plus I can write like this, 1 plus 4 by 5 into 3 by 2 and we can say d by r. Actually we know 1 plus minus x to the power minus n. Clear? When x is very less than 1, we can say this is equal to 1 plus minus nx. Clear? So now we can write like this, value of B net, this one is given mu naught Ni r square divided by 2. Clear? Here we have 4 by 5 power 3 by 2. Actually here we have r cube, so you can write like this is equal to 2r. Clear? Now from here you can see 1 minus, we can say this one is 6 by 5 d by r. Clear? Clear? Then we can say plus this is 6 by 5 d by r. Clear? From here we can say this one and this one is cancelled out. So we have value mu naught Ni divided by twice r. Clear? We can say this is 4 by 5, 3 by 2. Clear? Here we have 2. Clear? So from here you can say 2 and 2, this one is cancelled out. Clear? So now if you solve this equation, clear? If you solve this value, you can say value of B net, this one is given by mu naught Ni divided by r. Clear? and we can see this value we have 4 by 5 power 3 by 2. So if you solve it, approximately you will find here value 0.72 mu naught and I divide by R. Clear everyone? So like this we can see in Helmholtz coils. In Helmholtz coils, whenever we have two coils are having same number of turns, same current, same direction, same radius, and we can say distance between two center of a coil, that is also same. At that time we can say they actually shows a uniform magnetic field near about the midpoint of that coil. Clear? And we can see the result is approximately equal to 0.72 mu naught Ni by R. Clear everyone? So this is all about this question.